unbirth came sobbing out of the undulating core in the contours of negative space, third eye projected outward. There are lessons to be learned through the losses, through the shadows. If we can remember this, that is the greatest security we can know. That to let go is to let grow, and further, deeper, we are able to see into the recesses, the releases where freedom reaches beyond any prescribed notion of nations being free. We can rest and be assured it is not the paper, not the labor, not the race, not the caseload, not the debts owed, not the claims of insurance, the never-ending trail of tears that was this land, our land, whose land's labor pain, whose land's labor pain, whose land's labor pain, birthed from the blood of cultures that grew from balance and oneness and connection to Earth's bounty, her eternal source. And of course, I would feel like I'm floating. Tomás. Pasuto guía espiritual a las ruinas de Ixinche, the ruins at Tecpan, in the western highlands of Guatemala. He spoke to us. Each of us has our own animal energies, energía de los animales. We have to connect our más with those animal energies. You have to caminar solo, walk alone, to get to know your own energy. Paint, pintar, write, escribir, draw, dibujar. It is the only way you can control su mente, your mind. We are connecting with a great wisdom here in this community, aquí en esta comunidad. Humans are flowers. All of us are flowers. Todos somos flores. Flowers of the moon, de la luna, of the sun, del sol, of the stars, de las estrellas. We have to flourish. We have to give out seeds, las semillas. We will be the seeds of the flower that we are. Escucha. Listen. We have to learn how to listen. Use your imaginación. Use it like a child would. Ask for imagination from the hummingbird, colibrí. Smile, sonreír, so that you can recibir everything that you need. You need to reconcile with yourself. Seeker of 79 years. Music inspires me. It's seraphic. Trees, nature, let's see, the symphony, voices, beautiful voices, cathartic, feeling the rush of coming out. What are my thoughts on transformation? I think you're assuming that it means moving towards the positive. You can transform in another direction too. But I was going to say, I think we have to want to shift out of one way of being into another that's more in alignment with life. With life. We are not these forms, Kate. I mean, this was the form I was born into the world with, but it is not who I am. And I get glimpses of it. I watched two babies be born. Oh, I want to cry now just saying it. I've had two children, but I watched two babies, and I have to tell you, utterly transformational. It was mythic. Everything in life seemed utterly mythic after that. That experience. healer of 35 years. Midwives stand at the doorway between life and death because the amount of grief and loss that happens, I just have to say it, beauty is part of it. It was powerful. I feel so powerful. I have the capacity and the power to continue to hold that space. I feel like I was born, built to do it. I want to be a midwife. I feel it now more than even before. That deep level of empathy, like you have with being an art therapist, that deep realm, being comfortable deep in that realm. I feel so grateful. I feel so grateful. I mean, I can't even tell you. I am telling you. So I read recently that turning points are places where you can either move toward life or farther away from life. And I like that. And my thoughts on transformation, well, I have a lot. I'm sure you do too. Well, to share a story, years ago I got into an abusive relationship, which if you've seen that piece, you know about it. And I ended up speaking out about it using performance to do so. And the interesting thing for me is that, counseling helps and support from friends and all those things, and getting back into my own body and my own thoughts and getting back into my space and healing, of course. But the speaking out about my experience was the transformative piece of that. So that transformative piece I'm really interested in, the reclaiming where you've been disempowered. I find that really kind of gets to the root of some of that trauma or some of that issue. And I won't say that it works for everyone. I'm not saying it's for everyone, but I do think it can be a medicine. And so I'm interested in that medicine. So yeah, this is also a poem that came out from thinking about what is at the root of transformational work. At the root of transformational work is a deep trust in the power, the potential for us as seeds to grow. At the root of transformational work is the water of our earth, is the soul of our center, is the core of our bodies where energy enters and leaves. We pull, we push, we hold, we let go. This ebb and flow is cyclical, it is regenerative, it is whole. Where I let go is where I turn to hold space for healing, the pain of losing, of leaving, of having existed and then gone. So we connect our shared struggles, our stories, our collective power for nourishment, for understanding. And so this empathy is birthed from suffering. And it guides us into another's world to explore safely, respectfully, carefully, mindfully, and leave having listened, having helped, having learned. So this reciprocation, this cycle of awareness allows for new growth, new ways of seeing, of being, of being, of being. So we expand further inward, outward, we cycle, we spiral, we rise, we together, and the earth celebrates us and we celebrate her. She is everything, she is all, she is birth, she is death, she is the mother. I respect the female energy because she has been suppressed. I respect the voices of those who have been oppressed through ages, through rage, through conquest, pretend, power plays, greed, unwarranted, unjust, unable to understand, unmet need, re-traumatizing our earth, re-traumatizing our communities, our cultures. When we do not hold space to heal from collective wounds, wars waged, torn, pillaged, raped, fearing rape, walking home with the fear of rape, we repeat the cycle of violence, and in our blindness we carry the scars of unwell fathers, of mothers unexpressed, unheard. We carry what is unhealed. It can be a weapon. But when we hold space for one another to express, we empty ourselves and we dive to the roots of conflict. And we utilize our innate ability, our innate strengths as people give birth to pain and let it wash away, and our wisdom is collected as rain. And the soil grows wet in watery depths, illuminated within each and every breath. So we breathe, so we sentient, alive. Do not be afraid to speak of your own heart space, to give it space to resonate. The rhythm is with you through time, through space, and she is alive.
Excuse me, can I just look and find under this? I just need to find it. I just don't know where it is. Where it is. Oh God, there it is! I see it. I see it. There it is. Oh God! Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. Oh, I see it. Oh, I catch glimpses. It's so beautiful. I see it in neighborhoods. I see it in communities. I see it in organizations. I see it in people. I see it in you. I see it in me. I see it in. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, God damn it! Where'd it go? Lost it again. Oh, phantom elusive thing. Oh, what's this? A giant rock. You see that, don't you? God. Oh, this rock with etchings. Oh. Full many a gem of purest ray serene, the dark unfathomed caves of ocean bear. Full many a flower born to blush unseen in wasted sweetness on the desert air. Oh, that's sad. Beautiful. Take it with me. I just want to take it, but it's too heavy, and I'll climb it. Yes. I'll climb it. Yes. Oh, I need this first. I climb it. Live. This is what you have. If you do not see it, you will never have it. It will slip through your hands like sand as you look the other way at things that might have been, or things that might be to come, or things that never were. Here, now is the journey. Oh, everything serves a purpose. Everything is a tool for building. This is how we use our surroundings. Like learning a language. Like climbing a mountain.
silencio, como me duele, como me duele. Como me duele que te saquen a bailar, que te saquen a cantar, que te saquen a bailar, como me duele, como me duele, como me duele. Vendo naranjas bien ricas, vendo naranjas bien ricas.
Hola, yo soy el león. Hola, I am a lion.
So I was over here taking a nap, and I was in that weird place, like the hypnagogic state where you're like sort of awake and sort of asleep, and you just want to wake up, and you're like, wake up, come on, just body, just wake up. It was like my brain was awake, but my body was still asleep, so I was like, wake up, and I couldn't wake up, and I even asked Chris, I was like, Chris, could you stop rehearsing for 1 second and just wake me up? And I wouldn't wake up, so then I just got up. Just got out of bed. And I started floating around the room. And I floated towards this painting that I was always drawn to. It's like this woman who's like feeding the moon. And I floated towards her. And then this skeleton key just appeared in my hand. And so then I just unlocked the woman. And then the ceiling, it literally just flew off and became a white expanse, just an infinite, eternal, blissful, white something. And it was just purity. It was just purity. It was just purity. And then I woke up.